So, Jay Baba, friends, it is my great pleasure to
Jai
to
Baba.
Jay Baba, to welcome our dear friend Vijay. Baba will be with us today. I'm sure it will be a lovely event. Vijay has sung for Baba most of his life, sung Baba songs. He met Baba at age 9. He has quite a story, and we have been so fortunate that he is just our good friend here at RT. Um, just quickly, I'll tell you, he and his wife Anita live in Pune. They have two children, um, uh, Sakshi and I forget where is here's
Hiren.
Shirin, and the Shirin lives in Texas. Is that right? And his
Right.
daughter Sakshi lives in Finland, and she
Right.
has had a baby girl. So BJ is now a grandpa. Um, and he was there in Finland for the baby's birth earlier this year. Um, uh, BJ met Baba at age 9. Uh, his father, Sulu Mishram, met Baba at age 14. Is that right, BJ? Yeah, 14.
Right. 1938, first time.
Yeah. And Baba described him as fit for the path. He was a very early lover of Baba. Uh, so I will just turn it over to you, BJ. You can tell your story much better than I can. All right, BJ. Oh, it's so wonderful to have you here as
Okay.
our guest,
So,
as our honored guest today.
yeah. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. And thank you, Baba Zoom, for inviting me on this occasion. This is occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. And all over India, Lord Ganesha has arrived, some for 10 days, for 5 days, different people
Oh,
as per
exactly.
their capacity. And I think in US also, it is all over, Lord Ganesha. So, yeah, so I thank you, Angela, Betty, and the team, beautiful Baba Zoom team, and they are serving Baba's great cause of his spreading his name, knowing more and more about him, discussing his philosophy, his message, and it's a great work. Baba's mission they are furthering on. Yeah. So, yeah, here regarding my connection with Baba, my father first, it is through my father, and my father, Sulu Meshram, he came to Baba in 1938 at the age of 14. He saw Baba's picture in newspaper when Norina Machbeli came to Nagpur during Baba's darshan program, and he got attracted, and so then he went to RH, and the story is available in Lord Meher. And so, making it short, and RH put him on the got Baba's RH sought Baba's permission, his father Papa Jesawala, and then Baba said yes, send him, and RH put him on the railway station, and and when he went to he was received by Baba's younger brother Joel at Panchagani, and the story of his reaching Panchagani is also very interesting. And he reached there, and Baba was very happy to meet him. And when he saw him, he said, "The boy fit for the path." And then later on, Baba put him there for 3 days and gave him few instructions, and sent him back. My father had great interest in meditation. So Baba made him sit under a tree and asked him to meditate also, and gave him some instruction of writing his name 1 hour daily, and take his name Om Namo Baba, Om Namo Parabra. This is let me tell you exactly. and this that is Om Namo Meher Baba. Om Namo Baba. Om Namo Baba. So then, since then, and he was in contact with Baba. And then 1941 from Nagpur he moved to Jabalpur because of his job appointment. And then he from there he kept connected with Baba, and Baba actually asked him to join him when he called him at Jubilee Hills 1945. And but then he expressed his inability. So Baba said, okay, don't worry, you just keep connected with me, keep writing to me, and you will be like my mandali. And then Baba called him, with Baba's permission, he got married in 1946. 1951, I am born. And then Baba called the family in 1953 at Nagpur. And I got Baba's first touch in 1953 at Nagpur. Baba was there at Barrister Verma's house, and Baba shook my hand. That was when I was a little baby. And then later on, my father used to keep every year at Guru Prasad. And then in 1959, so Mehrabad Saivas also he attended, and he was later on he was so much absorbed in Baba that he became like a must. Baba called him that, oh, you have become made after me. And then he used to see further, he put him on the inner path. So he started hearing music and inner means on the inner planes. And so, like what Baba told him, not to tell this. It is given in Lord Meher that it is an insult to me when you tell your uh, most intimate inner experiences. You should keep with you only. And and Baba liked him the most in 1959. When he did not appear for the Sahawaz, uh, Baba asked Adi to write him a letter, two-page telegram. That telegram is with me, and Baba said Mandli said that they would be happy, and Baba would be happiest to see him. So in 1960, I was 9 year old. Then uh, my father took me along. So it was kind of call for me also. So we both were there at Baba's call. We were his guest at Guru Prasad. But before that, I would like to give some background of my childhood. And since my young age, my father used to take me all over. I was like his like a friend, and I have to face his anger also, and what his love also, and what he was totally dedicated to Baba, totally focused on Baba. And Baba asked him to go for a must search, give him information where are the masks. So I saw a couple movies with him, like Sant Gyaneshwar, and I was much impressed in the movie by the movies, those spiritual movies like Tukaram, Sant Gyaneshwar, and I was also inclined much since my childhood, and I loved Lord Krishna. Since young age, I used to visit those Ram Leela in the sense that they play. See, in India, we feel are into a lot of rituals, and during my childhood, I saw. See, when Baba was there, there were a lot of shadow saints were also there, and lot of mast, and we could see so many things happening. like I think Maharshi Mahesh Yogi and Rajanish, and so they were from Jabalpur also, coincidentally. And Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, who he started transcendental meditation, he worked in the same factory where my father worked. It was a defense factory, and then there were a lot of must around my town, and I could meet some of the musts also, and like I remember Tantan Pal Baba, which his name is given in the Wayfarer, and Baba said he is a fifth lane must. Magga Shah Baba, Mastani, and Baba had Mast Ashram at Jabalpur also. For 6 months, Baba were there, and his Western Mandli was also there, like Kitty Elizabeth. They were there in Jabalpur, and they remembers when later on I met Kitty and Elizabeth. They were telling the stories. So anyway, my childhood, see, there was a means spontaneous inclination for Baba. I took Baba as God, and then I had a small incident. One incident took place with me, and that was around when exactly 7 8 years old, and I we used to live in government quarters, and there used to be a mazar. Means mazar in the sense it is a pierce, the body was buried there, and if it is an advanced soul, they make a tomb, small and shrine kind of thing, and then they start worshipping him because and so a lot of people, Muslim and Hindus, they used to come there and pray and ask for their personal things and remedies, and so I used to play around that every day. It was my usual. So it was just very close, to my house, say around 100 feet. So, and it was a nice area. The train goes, the hilly terrain, around six ponds, and beautiful hills. I used to run and climb the hill of the, I used to swim in the pond, like that. So it was a beautiful and very nice defense area. And one day what happened, me and just my father, and there was, so my father went to office, and I, uh, I was playing. I just locked the house and I went out. I used to play a lot of games like, the gilli danda, like Baba used to play those days, and the pitok, the seven tiles game, like you hate it, and then those small coin, those small glass
Oh,
ring,
marbles,
like that. Baba used to play that. See, Baba used
marbles,
to.
marbles
Yeah,
to be
Baba. Yeah, those small glass, what you call, Prakashji, those charras, glass, uh,
वही मार्बल्स बोलते हैं ना शायद
marbles.
what he's saying marbles.
Yeah.
marvels.
हाँ,
Yeah,
yeah.
marvels. Yeah. So, like that. So, anyhow, I became busy. The whole day I was playing, and then in the evening time, I the 5 o'clock, and the office, the hooter sounded, and the sound, and I just ran towards my home, and it started a little dripping also, rains, and so I just went to open the lock, and I saw that my key has been lost, no key, and was really, I was scared. I say, my God, my father will be really angry. He was a little temperament. He was a, Jalali kind of things. Means sometime he definitely used to get angry if in the rains and the house is locked. So now who will help me now? And then I could think of him, the shrine behind my near my house, because people come there and they ask there and they fulfill also, get fulfilled also, whatever. So I went there, I also went there, ran, and I went there in front of it. Actually, that shrine is still there right now, because everything, the old quarters are destroyed and it has become like a forest. But right now, I think I went there some few years back. I saw it from a distance, and I was kind of scared to go near because I know he knows. See, with Baba, I felt that love, but with that, I still get means little fear in me. So anyway, so I that time I went to him. Uh, my childhood, I used to go, and I prayed to him that please help me. And so after praying, my prayer finished, I was kind of hypnotized, and I started walking. I started walking, and I walked, say, around 150. There were different rows of quarters, and so I entered in the corner quarter. Just I walked straight, I crossed his veranda of the house, and I just entered inside the room. And the person, the owner who was there, he was just taking off his clothes, and he was shocked. I just entered inside, but he knew me because he watched me playing there, so he was knowing me. And so I asked him, Uncle, uh, have you got any keys? And yeah, so he was wearing khaki pants and white shirt. And he just looked at me and he said, yes, I got this bunch. Does it belong to you? And I said, yes, yes, this is my keys. And I just grabbed it. I ran to my house and I got opened. So the whoever was that, whatever, but the peer or the entity on the plane, he listened to my prayers and he must have located that, and he also knew that who has picked it, and he directed me also. Such a means power.
Yep.
And so I thought, oh my God, this is he is invisible and all, but within he can do such thing with the prayers. And so that was my first experience that something inner world is there, though the entity don't see us. But means we don't see the entities, but something is visible to them, some inner thing going on. There is and of course then Baba told about subtle world and mental worlds, and I was interested in rebirth also, that phenomena of whether the past life is there or so. See, this thing really drawn me very much towards the spiritual mysticism and spirituality. And of course, Baba, somehow the inner inclination was there. My father used to do every day Baba's japa. He was very regular. 5 o'clock he used to wake up, and everything goes only Baba activity since my childhood. I have seen even in 1956 Baba promised him कि I will come to your house. And Jabalpur also, the Jabalpur visit. It is given in Lord Meher that he will visit Jabalpur, and it will be a personal visit, means not the for the public darshan. And he named the people ki that these are the families he is going to meet. But then everything was ready and the preparation were made. The guest house and was taken. The factory guest house was arranged and everything. And then even Baba discussed with him how you are going to put up the women mandali, where they go and take help from this Raja Sagar Kher and only don't collect donations and things like that. And then later the telegram comes that he will come after 700 years. When Jabalpur is still there, Jabalpur, the city, and uh, it was still there. If Jabalpur is still there, like this, his telegram said. It so happened that in 96 there was some earthquake, some 97, 98, and the entire means that there was a danger of breaking the dam, Bargi Dam. There is a big dam, and if that dam could have cracked, the entire Jabalpur had gone under water, 40 feet deep water. So that incident happened already. So I think Baba has saved Jabalpur somehow. That's a different story. So anyway, so my father got upset, and then he questioned Baba ki how can God break the promise like that? And Baba sent one Mr. Pankraj to my father. He told, he wrote to, Mandali wrote to Pankraj, one another Baba lover, and he said, how could Sulu ask me such, he asked God about this promise. Uh, It is given in Lord Meher. So Baba said that God, I am beyond all promises, whether it is a one promise or 100 promises, but God is not bound to anything. So it is there. So it was a incident that time. Anyway, so then he was kind of very sad, and anyway, he was then later on he was Baba called him, and so Baba asked him to keep silence also, like, and he could not continue, means break the silence. Baba asked him to keep it for 3 weeks, and he was unable to break. So it was a kind of disruption of his duties and all. So Baba called him at Mehraj Azad, and then Baba made him sit in front of him and asked him to open the silence, otherwise he will send you back to Himalaya. so, so yeah, that's what he has written in his notes. Yeah. So that was the his relation with Baba. So then in 1959, so then 1960 we went for Baba's darshan at Guru Prasad, and it was a private. There was a public darshan on 5th June 1960, but we reached there on 8th June, and my father stayed with one of his friend, and somehow that friend was the brother of the guy who gave me key, younger brother of the he, was, he was working in another defense organization which is near the Pune University, Ganesh Khind area. So yeah, Dadi Kerawala also lived in that area, Bangla. So we lived there, and from there by bus we used to visit Guru Prasad Bangla. And so first day, so I was really very curious to see Baba. Means even in the train today, I remember my thoughts. I remember my dress, half pant, white pant, and half shirt I was wearing, shoes, and I was thinking in the train that Baba, how Baba would be. I was just imagining when. So I was curious. So on earth, when we reached Guru Prasad, uh, It was around 8 o'clock, and there was quite silent. Some Mandli and some, they were just three, four people only we could see on the veranda, and we just went there. And then Baba was giving family wise darshan each. He was calling some personal interviews, calling by name. And Rustam and Sohrab, the twins, they used to come out and shout the name, and the person has to be ready. So, but I was kind of restless, and so I uh, started peeping here, there, which room, and then I came to know, oh, this room is Baba's room. And so I was just passing in from front of door to and fro. I could not see Baba clearly because Baba was sitting little in. So I came near the window, and near the window it was a wooden shutters. So I raised the wooden shutter like this, and I peeped inside, and I just focused like this, and I saw Baba's side face, Eric's back, and I just got absorbed into Baba's face. Baba was talking to someone, and I got so absorbed that after some time I felt so pull on my collar. Somebody grabbed and pulled me back, and I turned my face, and it was Eric. He was really very unhappy. See, Eric was so sincere, and he was so devoted to Baba. He was just keep looking Baba what he wants, what so much attention to Baba is really admirable. And he was really unhappy that somebody could peep in, and really he was. And but anyhow, then he was really shouted at me, and I was really sad. And but after some time he comes back again, and he kisses me, loves me, because he came to know Sulu's son, and he was called by Baba. And so I was little happy. That in meantime the call comes. The one of the boys, Rustam Sohrab, twins, they came running out. Sulu, 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 Baba's calling. And we had to just rush without wasting time. And just we entered, and Baba is so fast. See, Baba's accident was there in 1956, and but he recovered in 59, because this letter says कि there was a amazing improvement in his this back, because his both hips got that hip joint and all got damaged. And but then he say कि surprisingly he recovered fast. So, and he was okay for the 1960 darshan. And just Baba came fast, and he sat on the seat, and then he asked my father, where were you on 5th June? Around 4 to 5,000 people came for darshan. There was a public darshan on 5th June. And my father says, Baba, I was not very sure that I had to come on 5th June only, and and moreover my leave was also not sanctioned, so I got delayed. And so like that, and I was watching, and then I wanted also to talk to Baba, so I was eager to talk to him. So I came for, and I touched his feet, bow down, and then I was kneeling on my knees, and I was praying. And I said, Baba, I get scared in darkness, looking straight into his eyes. And so he looked at me, and he says, RH interpreted, "Do you take my name?" And I really looked at him, and the thought comes in my mind, ki, my God, he's God, and I should not speak lie to him. And then I clearly said, "No, Baba," like this, very strongly. Baba said, "Take my name." That's it. He did not say what, explained whatever, like this, like this, nothing. He said, "Take my name." And I just give me embrace and yeah, so that was my very first impression of Baba. And before that, RH. Then RH was so nice later in the later years, and amazing. But the first encounter with RH was like, ah, my God. Yeah. So of course, yeah, that was. So that was 19, and we stayed there for 4 days. And during that time, eating, drinking, see, we used to be there whole day at Guru Prasad. Then second day, Baba asked to come early at 7:30 only. And then second day we were, and then Baba asked my father, can you come on 7:30? Otherwise, you stay in RH's house, that RH Bindra house. My father says, "No, I made my arrangement. My friend already arranged." He was kind of hesitant to burden Baba. Like, he said, Baba is already his friend made arrangement for him to come at 7:30. So then second day we came 7:30, and then Baba took us outside, means other Mandli also. They say he will go for the house visit. So we went to the Mahila Ashram. It is like a orphanage, ladies orphanage. It's a nearby, means say 15-20 minutes drive from the Guru Prasad Bangla. So Baba was in the front car, we sat in the backside car, and we visited that orphanage. And then 8 to 10, then 10 o'clock he come back again in to Guru Prasad. And Baba gave his blessings at orphanage to the ladies, and prasad distribution, and then 10 o'clock. And then there was bhajan in the Mandali hall, in the hall. And then lunch with Baba. The lunch used to serve lunch, and Baba used to walk on the. If you have seen films, so we have people sitting in the rows, 2 rows. There those invitees, and Baba is walking in between Guru Prasad and sitting also, and used to say, "Eat, eat." Then playing cards in the afternoon, and I used to hang around his sofas and used to sit by. And when there was a card play, and I was lucky to be there. Other side could be there was mistris, those three boys, and maybe some 3-4 boys were there, the grown-up boys there. I was the youngest. I stood by feet of left side, and but then they went. I was only in the room. I left in the room with some 10 people, around 10 or 11, and they were playing card, and they sat in 2 rows, Baba in the middle, and then they distribute one card to each. I was not included in the game, so I was there sitting by the left side. And so I just looking at the times, because I don't know so many. Yeah, time is okay, or you just tell me the when to start the Ghazals.
plenty of time, Vijay.
Uh,
Just tell your stories and then plenty of time. We have another.
okay, okay, thank you. So, yeah. So and then I used to see Wawa's face also and clearly, and the people, the lovers sitting there. And when they have to show their card, and then they rub their nose. And Baba, when they are rubbing their nose, Baba used to tease them, and really he enjoyed. Baba means like a uh, uh, like a child. Means he say, "Oh, see, rubbing the nose," and I could see Baba's reaction also, and they're rubbing the nose. Yeah. And then after some time it started, there was a switch, call bell, and Baba, if required something, the call bell was somebody used to press the call bell, so that call bell was near me. So I just got hold of the call bell, and I was playing with him, and I just pressed it. And so the attendant comes and asks Baba, and he said, "No, I didn't call you." And he was there. Then he went back. Again, after some time, again I pressed it. And so again he comes. And then Baba said, "See who is," and they saw Arab Swami holding the switch. Baba says, he's a Chanchal Ladka. In Hindi, he said, Chanchal means agile. Yeah, agile boy. Like, so, yeah, so, and then one day I used to observe Baba, means very seriously. One day I sneaked behind him into a room. I saw Baba alone entering in a small room, and so when I also entered behind him, so Baba was there inside the room, a small room in Guru Prasad, and outside, and there was a statue, Baba's statue bust, and the artist was there, the sculptor, and he was making Baba's bust face, white color. Uh, and it was most probably plaster of Paris, because he was just, Baba was looking at his own bust, and he was just like doing this, and I was watching Baba's face and Baba's actions, and then the bust, and he did not mind my presence there. Moreover, I felt like he just pulled me there in the room. So that was the time when I was alone with Baba in the room, and he was doing, and then Baba went, and I also went. Yeah. So like those 3 4 days were very means. And it looked like he was means I was feeling so much running here there. One day dead body was going in front of the Guru Prasad Bangla, and the procession was going, probably a Muslim procession, and Baba came out of the room, and so everyone, and maybe around 15 people standing outside with Baba, and Baba is watching the dead body. It's such a deep look. There was pin drop silence. I came running like whoo, and somebody told me that, shh, Baba, and I just, when I saw Baba, I just freezed, and Baba has turned his face like this, and looked at me, that what's going on. There was expression of curiosity, there was no expression of anger or unhappiness or little something like so he was so kind that he was means not so he allowed us to play with him and play around, yeah. Then I remember Irwin Luck very well that time. Because you see, basically you are focused on Baba. But then there was a story that one American boy is coming. He made 20,000 rupees in 2 days. That's what my father was telling me. The boy is coming. And I was shocked. I say, how could they make 20,000 rupees in 2 days? So we met Irwin Luck. He used to sit in front of Baba in half circle, and I remember that we are smiling at each other. He was a young boy of 22, and so then other visitors were there, like prominent people, like one MP from member of parliament, like a senator from Bilaspur, and Pukarji I saw, Bhajan Mandali I saw, and Baba used to ask people to sing one line in the room, and everyone used to sing. And I remember Deshmukh, when Baba asked Deshmukh, and he used to go like, and Baba used to laugh and laugh, enjoy his music, yeah. So those then on 4th, 11th, Baba asked my father to go back home, and I think it was 11th morning. Also, Irwin Luck had to also Baba asked to go back. So he left in the morning. We left in the evening. So those 4 days are really very such a strong impression in my life that we could means I could feel his vicinity, closeness, and it's just imprinted. And now every day I feel ki oh, Baba is asking me to take my name. And those 4 days are just imprinted in my mind that oh my God, I'm so lucky that way. And yeah, then in 62, there were crowd of like 5,000-6,000 people. I mean, the whole pandal, and from a distance we used to see Baba on the stage. He comes, he waved way beyond, sitting on the chair, standing. I stood on the chair, and it was rain, and people are so absorbed in rain, drenched in rain, but still they are not moving. And touching his feet in the long queue. And so those 3-4 days were there, but there was no vicinity, I mean closeness with Baba. Then in 63, 64 was after that uh, we did not go. His health, he was not also much calling. Then his health got deteriorated. I think in 68 he called Pune, from Pune, some people. Amrut's marriage was there. And then 68, yeah. So then in 69 he dropped his body, and so we got the radio news on 31st January. And because we were expecting that Baba will break his silence, and then things like very that talk was going on. So I was personally shocked. Yeah, Baba didn't break his silence. How could he leave? But I said, Baba, I was crying tears. So Baba, whatever you are, whether you are God or not, I love you. So I wanted to come. I had no money and all. Then some father's friend from Jabalpur, he was working in railway, and he said, Vijay, Meher Baba has dropped the body. I am going there. I have a railway pass. I can, if you like, I can take you along. I was sure I will come. So Baba called me for the last darshan, and it was a subdued darshan. I could Ahmednagar. It took, and 2 days. So that was the last time I And then, of course, after that, then another phase starts. Mandli's phase, everyone. And then people started flocking in from west. They have that mystical experiences and various experiences of Baba. And so Mandli used to say that we have seen his humanness. Now we see his divinity through you people. And then again, then Irwin Luck comes with his team with the cameras. He's filming, taking interviews, and it was great work he did. So he made all the films and all those stories he filmed, and yeah, so that's the phase for 40 years. I think the West knows more about Baba nowadays. It has the details, the books, and the literature. Yeah.
Did
So
Irwin film your dad?
yeah, it is there in YouTube.
Or it is that? Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
on
think
YouTube?
he has given to now in California some whether Sufis or someone, but
Oh.
something like say $1 million, something like I don't know, $100,000, something like.
Oh, so but you didn't see it so far.
No, I have seen that.
Oh,
You say I will send to you.
okay.
I got one.
Great. Thank you.
I paid Irwin like for something for father's portion.
Okay.
Yeah, and but he failed me also. But I think still the work is going on, cleaning work.
Okay.
But
Mm.
I don't know how, because how did I? But he filmed me also that time. Yeah, I was really, I think 72 must be 20 years. Yeah, so yeah, so that is the thing. And yeah.
And then you traveled to US.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, thank you for reminding. And then, when I saw so many Westerners coming here, and actually I traveled in India to meet. I started meeting lot of Baba people who met Baba, and I almost met many people in India. And then I heard about the Western Mandali and Myrtle Beach. So I was very curious to visit Myrtle Beach. And I started my own efforts, and somehow I could able to make the plans. But then my visa got rejected. So he says, yeah. So then Adi K. Irani came to know about it. And Mehramai was also asking me, "Ki, how come?" And so then Adi K. Irani say, "I will write to the US consul." And he made a nice letter to the US consul. He said, "Yeah, you should go." So then after that letter was given to US consul, and then in turn on that Elizabeth Patterson also gave a letter to, because I written to Elizabeth also, okay, I want to come there and all. This is, so she also gave a letter to. So then I got visa. So through Mehram I also inquired about it. So then I got my visa. So it was like, if I make my own effort, that like I wanted to go by my own, I was not granted visa. But then Baba made it official. Says, no, you, I will give you visa. So I got visa from Baba. So that way, so I was guest at Myrtle Beach because Adi's letter was there, and I stayed there for almost 40 days or more, even more. And Elizabeth and Kitty Devi, Margaret Crash. That time Irene Below was also there. So we used to walk together at the to the gateway from the cabin, and she used to tell her stories with Baba. And those days, I met Darwin Shaws and Lynott, and actually I traveled with Lynott to Atlanta gathering also, Southeast gathering in 78. Darwin Shaw was there, and yeah, and lot of Baba lovers. And then I was so means so much impressed with that Myrtle Beach and all. But my visa timing was restricted. So then again I came back in 1980. I wanted to go to West Los Angeles and Sufi Center, and then I was there on the center, and I think Elizabeth, she died somewhere 81 December, something like that, or maybe 80 later on. So, see, I had lot of lunches while during my stay at with Elizabeth almost every Sunday, and then I had outing with them to the shopping also, and in the car with Jane Hens, Elizabeth, and Kitty. And one day I asked Elizabeth, she used to go to church every Sunday. I say, Elizabeth, I like to come with you to church. Uh, she says, no, 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 you stay, you don't come with me. And I think though later on I heard from Charles Hans, and Charles asks Elizabeth that why do you go to what you do in the church? Of course, she was the head of the organizers, or I don't know, some she has to role to play. But she tells him that I take Baba with me to church. So that was really means a very significant point. And I say, yeah. And then I means we had lot of outings also together at hotels, and then they used to celebrate Kitty's birthday, Elizabeth's birthday, yeah, and center programs. So it was really like a home for me. And yeah, then I wanted to travel to West. So then I said goodbye to Elizabeth. She bid me goodbye actually when I was leaving. And Elizabeth and one more lady with her. And I still remember the waving hand to me. And yeah. So then we left, and then West Coast, like Phyllis Frederick, then Jean Adriel I met, and then another lady was there. Actually, she was then 62 years old in 1980, and she was driving me to Jean Adriel. I think her Adrian, something like her name.
Was it
She
Adele? Adele?
Adele Volkin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Adele Volkin drove me to Jean Adriel's place. It was kind of some government place for. So then I was thinking, my God, how can she driving? I was scared. She was driving. And anyway, so then I met Jean Adriel also. And so then Phyllis Frederick, of course, and Dana Field. And so it is lot of those Mandli, like Western Mandli. And then I traveled to San Francisco also. And there was, I stayed with Charlie Morton's Dairy. So his daddy told me that Adike, his daddy was really very fun, very interesting. Adike Irani used to stay there whenever his visit, and the bungalow was like some TV shooting was used to go there in that big palatial building. And he took me to one day a big party really. He says, son, don't eat anything. I whole evening I am going to take you to a big party. So Coco, his name was Coco Martin, Coco, yeah. And that time Charlie was making Baba's. So I found there that Charlie was making that Baba's Samadhi picture, that glass thing, the now which is located in the Samadhi at Mehrabad. So I helped him also for. I was there for around a week, and so I think I that was my contribution for helping him. Then I went to Sufi, Murshida Deves. And Murshida, actually during that time, it was 1980s, so there was some kind of means warning letter was going on from RH, and that was it was not just Sufism also, because Jim Mackay there was like he used to tell means somebody came to okay now past lives and things like, or something like mystical things he used to do. And then in the here in India also west sorry south, some name Baluraju names, they started worshipping him like a perfect master or something like so. So all this, so that was a warning kind of letter from RH to all over the world, to everyone. So when I was there, I was talking. So I went to the Sufi center, and Murshida was there, Dews, and so she closed the room, and then she was telling. So she said, she inquired about me, what I am doing, what is my education, my father's thing also. And then she said, I am very much hurt with that letter. None of our preceptors do, yeah, things like that. And I never wanted to continue this Sufism. But Baba asked me, he reoriented it, and he asked me to continue this Sufi reorientation. He made a charter, and yeah. So she said that the people are here very wild. They need some control. So some discipline should be there. That what he said. I say, okay, yeah, yeah, right. Could be correct also. We don't know. Yeah. So that was that. Then she signed her book. She called Carol Wayland. And she was at the gate, standing at the gate. She closed the room. She calls Carol, bring my book, and then she signed it and she gave it to me. That book is still with me, and so that was a very nice, so nice. And then Alan Talbot, he actually drew me there. So Alan wrote me back, yeah, and yeah. Then I New York also I met Anna Rosa. Anna Rosa, yeah, I visited her house, and New York Society. I liked her, Anna Rosa. She used to come every year to Amar Tithi. She used to book all the Hotel Taj in Bombay. From there, they all in their tuxedos, ties. The bus comes to Mehrabad, and then they used to perform on the stage. Yeah. So I used to see her every year. Yeah. So I went to her house. Yeah, and Then Washington DC also I stayed Sufism. Alan Cohen was there. So that time it was under construction, the Sufi center. And those very interesting, yeah. So then there are few memories of those Western travel. Yeah.
You experienced all of the West, all of our different. um,
Yeah, actually, it was a cultural shock in the beginning for me because I wanted to know about West, their life, how they. Because I used to stay for few days with Baba lovers and meet people and then I really means there was a question within me, ki why these people they come to the east for spiritual guidance and all, why they need those gurus and all. So then I got the answer by traveling, and that way I had my personal curiosity and my personal inner questioning also satisfied. Yeah, so it was a great help for me, and those trips really made me very close, brought me very close to Baba, and I knew, yeah, that trust and faith. Like my father, Baba appreciated his trust and faith. That he says Sulu, and he called him Sudama. So there is a chapter in Lord Meher, Sulu and Sudama. So Baba says, Ki Sulu has met me once in 1938. He came to me once. He has not seen my real form, but still he has such a trust and faith on me. I appreciate his trust. So that's the thing. So that conviction was there, and yeah. Any question if you like to ask?
I just wanted to say, Vijay, you especially have this. You go back. You are easy in the West, and you are easy in the East. You are really. It's wonderful for us to hear about Baba. You are you are a friend to everybody, certainly on
Yeah,
RT, and
yeah,
you.
right,
Wonderful to
right,
hear your
yeah,
stories.
I
Wonderful.
had a
right.
question, DJ. A couple of
Yeah,
questions. You gave your father's age, and I didn't understand if it was 40 or 14 when he met when he
he met Baba
saw Baba. Yeah, when
in
he
1938 as
38,
at 14 age, at the age of 14.
14,
Yeah,
a
14
teenage,
year old.
a
Yeah.
teenager. But he was already working. Is that correct?
No, 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 no. He was in his school. He
Yeah,
was in school.
going to school. He was
1938. Let me calculate. 1924 his birth, and so 1938 almost like 13 complete and 14.
yeah.
February his date of birth 5th February
20,
24. So he is almost 13 completed, 14 year of age.
yeah,
Yeah. So 14 is started.
34. Uh,
And in the
Did
school
you move?
also,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So Job Lepore did flood. Did you had you moved the factory? Was it your father's factory, or did y'all were you employed there?
And
And then
no,
when did you go to Pune? Before the flood, before Job Lepore flooded, or after? Like
no,
what
no, after that, after that.
after
It
that?
was in 96. My father moved to Jabalpur in 1941. He
Oh
got
my
a
God.
job of I am born in 51.
When did he
And
pass away, your dad?
2000, 1999 December.
99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hmm. Hmm. Anyone else have questions for Vijay? I'm so glad you have told us a thorough story from beginning to now. I've never heard all of these stories. I'm so glad that it's here and it's recorded. Um, it's great. It's been an hour for you. I hope we get a little bit of music.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if we have to
Absolutely.
So,
schedule another program for concert, that's okay. If you, I
yeah,
don't want you to be tired, but please, I hope you will
yeah,
sing
yeah.
us some songs. Yeah.
I think I will sing a ghazal written by Mr. Khak Sahib, and he's a great. I think it is believed that whatever he got Baba's real darshan, because Baba called the Puno Bhajan Mandali in 1950 at Mahabaleshwar, and he was very sick. He couldn't go, but then yeah, so he sent this ghazal there, and the meaning of the ghazal is तूर पे जा तुझको जाके देख लिया. I think I sang in your program, house warming program,
Yeah, yeah.
Prakash ji.
Yes, yes. No, I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that song. It's a beautiful song.
yeah,
Beautiful
yeah,
song.
yeah.
And
So
remember,
this
I think you also
huh,
commented after listening to that song, somebody said he actually has had Baba's real darshan, right?
yeah.
Ghani or somebody commented.
Pratap ji was there,
Yeah.
and Pratap ji was also present there.
Right, right.
So when I was singing on stage,
Yeah.
Pratap ji was there. So I told Pratap ji to for those sweet memories. He must be He said yes, yeah, yeah. He was little emotional.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the meaning of the song is कि my open-heartedness, seeing everyone was really puzzled, but when my heart was cut into pieces, they found the pieces of arrows. And Tur par tujhko jaake dekh liya. Tur is a mountain, name of a mountain, where Hazrat Musa used to talk to the God. So he also says, Ki I have seen you on the mountain of Tur. Yeah. And it was actually Mahabaleshwar mountain also. So, yeah, Prakash ji, whatever you say, yeah. एंड तूने अपना जमाल खुदारा शक्ल इंसान में इट इज़ योर ओन क्रिएशन you have seen coming into the human form your all paraphernalia what you have created you came yourself in human form and you have seen it and मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशी अपनी सूरत छिपा के देख लिया माई वहशत actually so my it will be like my yeah, I'm not able to see my evil activities you have seen hiding behind the curtain. You are hiding and you are watching every all the shows, all our uh, uh, evil things like that. Yeah. Then it says, मेरी वहशत को तूने this is oh God. Pardon me. So it says कि my human form described on each to see your beauty and glory. then he says कि शाह से है गधा तेरा मुमताज. Your the donkey at your door is much better than the king. Envy, to envy the king also. The king will envy. He has compared the lovers of God to the king. Means a donkey. Donkey at your door is equivalent to the kings. And yeah. Then he say कि शबे महराज अहमद ने बुरकाए मीम उठा के देख लिया. The night of passage to the heaven, I saw the beautiful face of my beloved, lifting veil of duality. Then he says कि शक्ल इंसान में somehow I surrendered to see you. Somehow I surrendered my separative ego to see you. He says, what more do I say? I am speechless and tongue-tied. I have already arrived at the word that contains all the meaning. To be able to love is not a joke of child's play. Khak has realized this after falling in love. Yeah. So I sing this ghazal. दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया, 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 होश अपना गंवा के देख लिया, होश अपना गंवा के देख लिया, देखना था तुझे बहर सूर, देखना था तुझे बहर सूर, देखना था तुझे बहर सूर, अपनी हस्ती मिटा के देख लिया, होश अपना गंवा के देख लिया, होश अपना गंवा के देख लिया, दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया, तूने अपना जमाल खुद आरा, तूने अपना जमाल खुद आरा, तूने अपना जमाल खुद आरा, शक्ल इंसान में आके देख लिया, अपना गवा के देख लिया, दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया। मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशी, मेरी वहशत को तूने पर्दा नशी, अपनी सूरत छिपा के देख लिया, होश अपना गवा के देख लिया, दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया। शबे मेरा जहद को अहमद ने, शबे मेरा अहद को अहमद ने, बुरकाए मीम उठा के देख लिया, बुरकाए मीम उठा के देख लिया। आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती, आगे अपनी जुबान नहीं खुलती, हरफे मतलब पे आके देख लिया, होश अपना गवा के देख लिया, होश अपना गवा के देख लिया, दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया। शैवे आशिकी नहीं है खेल, शैवे आशिकी नहीं है खेल, खाक ने दिल लगा के देख लिया, खाक ने दिल लगा के देख लिया, होश अपना गवा के देख लिया, होश अपना गवा के देख लिया, दूर पे तुझको जाके देख लिया। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय। Thank you for listening.
Beautiful. Love it, love it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Actually, there's a link I found on Trust Meher. His actual name seems to be Ahmed Abbas, right? And
Yeah, Ahmed Abbas, right. And he was in Pune for some time.
Right.
And Aloba was very good fan of him. He said, yeah, Aloba used to talk about Khak Sahib,
Yeah,
you know.
this song is just out there, literally.
Oh yeah.
Just so
Tour
good.
he has seen his real form.
Yes.
Like yeah.
I can imagine.
Vijay, I just want to
Yeah.
add,
Hi.
Jay Baba, I've enjoyed
Jai
the whole
Baba Gabriel.
program. Beautiful. Thank you for your stories.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you're still an agile boy, I think, you know.
Pardon me, what is that?
Papa said you were an agile boy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're agile. You come to America, you go to India, you know, that's part of agile. You can move here and there. But my
Yeah.
question is, who taught you to sing and ghazals?
Actually, in 1954, my father, he wrote a book of Baba's bhajans with Baba's permission, and he printed 1,000 copies. 800 copies he gave to Adika Irani, and 200 was there, and it is not found now. And I am actually writing, reprinting, and I am writing his life sketch and my experiences also. That book in Hindi actually, and so that might come up to, next year. And then later on, I plan to write this my my story also. So let's see, yeah. But yeah.
My
So
question,
my father, the question is,
yeah,
my father was very interested that I should sing his bhajans. And so at the age of 6, 7, he put me in the musical school, and he got an harmonium for me from Pune. And actually, he was so interested that he made me cry also. He said, "No, no, don't sleep, sing, sing." And even I got slap from him, and it was sort of blessings. So that I sing today. And then I was inspired by, actually, he used to take me to the Qawwali singing. He loved those Sufi Qawwalis, Ghazal, and we used to be there in the Qawwalis whole night on those shrines and enjoy the Qawwalis. And I was really fond of those Qawwalis. And then Baba, so I always never miss those concerts and
sing for Baba?
yeah.
Do you ever sing?
Pardon?
Did you ever sing for Baba?
No, I was a kid,
Uh,
and yeah, I think I started singing after 80s, 80 ghazal singing and all. Yeah, yeah. So it's a Baba, see, it's a Baba who makes you sing. Means I am actually, you want to sing, and suddenly see my wife. She had no knowledge of singing, but seeing me, she got so inspired. Now she started singing. She sings well at Pune Center. That she organizes those bhajans, and then Amar Tithi also. Today I saw him. She's giving. They are planning which bhajan to be sung at Amar Tithi, and so like that. Yeah. Uh,
Wow. Oh, that
yeah.
would be fun. Do you sing together? Maybe.
Actually, see, I sing in high pitch,
Ah,
and the kind of qawwalis and ghazal I sing, it needs lot of practice. So, and she sings the simple songs, Madhusudan bhajans and yeah, like that.
yeah.
Yeah. And like those cuts and turns and all those, like when you sing in ghazals. Yeah, it's a Sufi song. I love those songs, Sufi ghazals. Yeah, yeah,
it's like that vibration of that song goes exactly to the heart.
Yes, that's
yeah.
right. Yes. Yeah.
Actually, Baba liked those ghazals, and see the Seema, and these are, I think, like that mystical pain in when you have that divine love, touch of divine love, and then this comes in the form of poetry. So it is really from the heart, and then you sing. Those Sufi singers are great, really, and they got that touch that they make you cry. They really see, once a boy was singing Qawwali, And Baba said, don't touch him, you will get a current. Shock, big shock. Like they get
Wow.
so tuned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Do you feel that's true today of the singers today? Also, Vijay, do you feel that the quality is there that you're talking about?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I mean that your father and you, the singing, the quality of the singing that you and your father enjoyed. Do you feel it still exists today? Do you hear
Yeah.
it in today's performers with also?
Oh, there are very good ghazal singers in
Yeah.
India. Really means like there was a ghazal king Jagjit Singh. Oh, his voice is great. Prakash ji knows.
Yeah, Chitra Singh
Yeah,
and Jagjit Singh. Yeah.
yeah, great, great voice, and the pain in the voice, it
I think
touches the
Mahol Bemazal hai. Did he sing it or
terrific.
another ghazal singer?
You want me to sing this, Mahol?
Yeah, that's a great song if you can.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a very nice ghazal. Without your love, this environment atmosphere is useless. Without your love, yeah. I sing. If can I sing,
please.
Betty?
Yes. We
Huh?
don't
Yeah.
want to tire you, but
No,
yes,
it's okay. I can sing. I
yes,
enjoy singing.
yes,
Yeah,
please. Yes, we would love to hear.
I
Yeah.
enjoy singing, and yeah, I just okay.
You have to come back and do a program all singing. Next part 2 is all singing.
Oh yeah, I love to sing. See, Nana Kera always used to tell me that sing without singing don't. So I, as much as Baba keeps my throat okay, uh, I am 73 now, so I take care of my pray to Baba that I will let me keep singing always Baba's. Next month I'm going to America to Houston.
Oh,
So
wow.
for a couple months, yeah.
Wow.
So I will be there at Houston, and maybe Myrtle Beach. I might travel in December. Yeah, I
Wonderful.
have. Yeah, so
Wow.
December I will be there. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wonderful.
and then come back for Amar Tithi January. January 14 I come back. Yeah. So. Yeah. माहौल बेमज़ा है तेरे प्यार के बगैर माहौल बेमज़ा है तेरे प्यार के बगैर कैसे पिए शराब कोई यार के बगैर माहौल बेमज़ा है तेरे प्यार के बगैर ये इश्क भी है कितना अनोखा मुआमला, ये इश्क भी है कितना अनोखा मुआमला, ये इश्क भी है कितना अनोखा मुआमला, इकरार के बगैर ना इनकार के बगैर कैसे पिए शराब कोई यार के बगैर, माहौल बेमज़ा है तेरे प्यार के बगैर। फूलों से घर बाहर ने भर भी दिया तो क्या, फूलों से घर बाहर ने भर भी दिया तो क्या, फूलों से घर बाहर ने भर भी दिया तो क्या, दामन मेरा उदास रहा खार के बगैर, कैसे पिए शराब कोई यार के बगैर, माहौल बेमज़ा है तेरे प्यार के बगैर। बेमज़ा है तेरे प्यार के आई थिंक एक स्टैंजा छूट गया है।
There is one more verse, right? There is one more verse.
There are
Yeah.
more stanzas.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Can you tell us about that song? What kind of a song is that?
Yeah, this song says कि the environment without your love, that love, without love, the environment is of no use. It is tasteless. And see, once there is love, then you enjoy the environment, the around, the mahfil, the gathering, you enjoy if there is that love, divine love, touch of that love. And he says ki without a sweet company, how can I drink alone? You need to have company also. So then you enjoy the company of the lovers and beloved. And then he says ki I suppose if I am blessed by the flowers, unless there are thorns, you don't enjoy also, he says, the poet says. How could you enjoy the life without only flower? You cannot just enjoy in the life. You got to have a pinch also. Then the life is complete. Yeah. And then he say ki this ishq, and this ishq most probably he's tying of the ishq, not ishq hakiki, but ishq divine, this
Ish,
worldly love.
Ishke
He
Mizazi or
is
something?
saying, huh, in this ishq, there is sometime yes, sometime no, sometime it goes like that. Not always pleasing. You got to have suffering also, you got to have hard time also, good time also. And this is such a thing. Yeah, it's not easy going thing, ishq. Yeah,
But
so of
also,
course,
this is
divine love is
written,
even more worst.
this is
Worst means, sorry, the means the mystical pain, what
uh,
Simov says. Yeah. Yeah.
it's written by Zafar, right? Zafar?
Yeah, this is Jafar. Actually, he
Hmm.
was a last Mughal king.
Yes, yes, yeah.
And then he started writing poetries and all these, and he was so, he lost everything. And then,
But he did a great job. The
yeah,
songs, the
yeah.
qawwalis, I mean, everything he wrote. I mean, he really suffered. He went through.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah, yeah,
suffered.
and then that love he experienced in his prison cell. I mean, that's what came out to be these beautiful songs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Was he was after Aurangzeb, is that if he were the last, suppose, is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
right?
yeah.
right, right.
Uh,
She was.
Oh, fascinating. Wow. Oh,
what's the language?
Ah, that's a Urdu language. Mostly those shairis are in Urdu
Uh,
language.
most, yeah.
Yeah.
For the greatest language ever, for all Indians.
Baba wrote ghazals, Huma ghazals, like all mixed. He made it easier.
Yeah,
Yeah, Huma. And Baba's ghazals are also great. Yeah.
yeah.
Sometime I will sing next time.
do you
Yeah.
do you have another now? Or
I can sing. If there is time permits, it's nice.
sure, yes, time. There's plenty. We have time. It's your energy that will take.
I
That's
love to
good.
see if let me
You're
see.
the boss,
I
Vijay.
can sing the
Have
Huma
to
Ghazal,
stay or
Baba's
go.
Ghazal. Yeah, and I'll just see. There is so much masala, I'd get lost in it. Uh, yeah, there is the book.
Uh,
Here.
In that song, you can kind of feel or hear the pinch and the love. Huh? What do you say, brother?
Pardon me, I
In
didn't
that
get you.
song, in the song, the last song, in that song you just sang, Vijay,
Yeah,
by them through the tone, you can hear the pinch and the love when it's
Yes.
yeah, right.
at,
Yeah,
and there's like
yeah, yeah.
uh the melody
Uh,
sort of tells
uh,
a story a little bit. I mean,
yeah.
it's
I
hard
sing
for
a
some
ghazal which
to
was
listen.
sung before Baba
Yeah.
in 1960, April 1960, Guru Prasad.
And who wrote the ghazal?
This is like a katil, some katil, and but it was sung by some other singer,
Okay.
and it says, "Ki see today we are enjoying all those beautiful stories and those memories of Baba." So the ghazal singer, the poet says, "Ki see, if I would not go to those Baba's meetings and Baba's darshan program and all this, if I could have avoided it, had I had not gone there, how could I tell all those stories and songs and now entertain you?" So that's what he says in the ghazal. कि And then he says ki otherwise people they used to go to the those clubhouses or bars and places like that. But now since they are intoxicated with divine love, so they used to come to Baba gatherings, and they find it that oh, much love is there, much enjoyment is there, that presence of divine love is there in those gatherings. So that what he explains in the so that why he feels ki yeah, then he says ki I'm also mad, intoxicated, and I am mad. Ah, see people, because see people think the world thinks ki oh, he is a mad person. He's so that way they are avoiding us. Ki oh, he is intoxicated, God intoxicated. And so because they think he is mad, so I need not to go and explain to them ki no, this is such and such. I am not going to explain all this. They think that I am mad. Yeah. Otherwise, I had to give explanation for everything. And then he says ki those sufferings, these sufferings are very good, because otherwise how could I know ki who is the real friend and who is the false friend? Because in your suffering only you know that who are the close to you. Yeah, that what the poet says. तुम्हारे अंजुमन से उठ के दीवाने कहाँ जाते, तुम्हारे अंजुमन से उठ के दीवाने कहाँ जाते, छुपा करता जो मैं तुमसे तो अफसाने कहाँ जाते। तुम्हारी बेरुखी ने लाज रख दी वादा खानों की, तुम्हारी बेरुखी ने लाज रख दी वादा खानों की, तुम आँखों से पिला देते तो पैमाने कहाँ जाते, तुम आँखों से पिला देते तो पैमाने कहाँ निकल कर दैरो काबा से अगर मिलता न मैं खाना, निकल कर दैरो काबा से अगर मिलता न मैं खाना, तो ये भटके हुए राही खुदा जाने कहाँ जाते, छुपा करता जो मैं तुमसे तो अफसाने कहाँ जाते। मुझे गम की दौलत दी बड़ा एहसान फरमाया, कितना लजीज गम है, कितना सजीद गम है कि एहसास गम नहीं, कैसे कह दूं कि आपका मुझ पे करम नहीं। मंजिल मिले न मिले इसका गम नहीं, आप मेरे साथ हैं, क्या ये कम तुम्ही ने गम की दौलत दी बड़ा एहसान फरमाया, जमाने भर के आगे हाथ फैलाने कहाँ जाते, वगाने भर के आगे हाथ फैलाने कहाँ जाते, तुम्हारी अंजुमन से उठ के दीवाने कहाँ जाते। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय। At the end, the poet says कि I am so grateful that you have given me the gift of suffering. Okay? Otherwise, where would I go for asking and for begging? You have given me suffering, that is my begging. And then he says, कि whether I get my aim or not, my final aim, whether I get my manzil means the final aim, final goal, whether I get or not doesn't matter to me, but I got your company is not great. See, we have come to Baba, we have met him, is not that great? whether we get realization, self realization, or not, doesn't matter to us. But we got his sweet company and the company of his lovers is not great. I think we are so different. Yeah, so uh, that's the ghazal poet sings says. Yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful.
thank you. Yeah, Jaya.
That's what Eric said, right? We want to come back when you come back here again.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
want all that.
Yeah, we don't want that beyond stage. You are fed up with the that kind of Paramananda, Ananda state.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Baba.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Mansari also says, "Oh,
Hmm.
I want to come again and again." I think I don't know whether Mehra has said so. I think she might have said, "What you Betty, you know? Yeah, she would like to come again and again." Yeah,
I don't. Margaret Crask, she said.
yeah. Our
Betty, you're
destiny.
muted.
She said
Betty,
she
you're
wants
muted.
to cut. Margaret wants to
Uh,
just see Baba, be with Baba. Yeah, always. She didn't want to be God realized. She used to say that.
company. Yeah. Okay, so I think Betty, thank you for giving me opportunity, and thank you once again for listening me. And yeah, I enjoyed singing. I'm not tired.
Yeah, we enjoyed. Jai Baba. Thank you so much.
Jai Baba,
Thanks,
thank you.
Betty, for hosting it, and thanks, Vijay.
Betty, anything? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Betty, we are not able to hear your voice. I think it's,
And I actually have a question. I wondered, um, this last song that you sang, the last Mogul king. All right, he was then Muslim, yeah. Are
yeah,
are
yeah.
the songs that you sing are some Hindu and some Muslim? What is the culture behind? Is it both? Is it both
Uh,
religions?
no, this is a Urdu Sufi song. Urdu, Muslim
Muslim.
culture, Sufi. See,
Okay.
in the Muslim there are so many sects, and one sect is Sufi sect. Like there are Shias, Sunnis. There are around 62 sects. Aga Khan and something like. But here in Sufism, the special thing is because the other Muslim sects they follow Shariat law, Shariat, and they think that God is cannot become in the human form, or they that like Hazrat Babajan used to say Anal Haq, like I am God, and they killed her. He said, how could you become the God? Killed in the sense they means they buried her on the ground, and
Yeah.
then of course she later on she came out at Pune. So in Sufism, the Ishq Hakiki, the Sufism talks about the song. In Shariat, the no songs, no music, nothing. But
Ah,
this sect, the Sufism, is talks about the divine love, Ishke Hakiki, uh, like
oh,
Hafiz. And see, Hafiz was God realized because he fell in love with a girl and he wanted to do that kind of that circle thing.
Chilla Nipsey. Yeah, the Chilla Nipsey. 40 days.
40
The,
days in a circle, and then the Gabriel appears to him, and when he sees the beauty of Gabriel and he forgets the beauty of girl, and he says I want God. And then it took him to realize God 40 years, and then he becomes perfect master. So he had that candidature and he got transformed into the
but
perfect master.
what about in Hindu? Is there a culture of singing and music like this in the
Bhajans, yeah, yeah,
Punjab? Oh, sure. Oh, I see. Okay.
bhajans,
Ah,
bhajans. Sant
oh,
Gyaneshwar, Tukaram used to
All
sing.
right.
oh, sure.
Kabir has His all poetry, very
Ah, okay.
and
Yeah.
Meera Bhajans.
Krishna, huh?
Yes.
Meera
Oh,
Bhajans.
yes.
Meera
Right.
bhajans,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meera ho gayi diwani. Baba
Ah,
loved Meera songs.
right. Right.
The
Oh,
Mandi used to sing Meera songs.
all right. Oh, okay. Yes. Now I understand. Thank you, BJ. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It's
Yeah,
wonderful. Okay. I hope I hope when you
yeah,
give you
yeah.
some
We'll meet
rest,
again.
come
Sure.
back. Or me
Yeah,
time, come to Aarti and sing one song or two.
yeah,
Me,
yeah.
well,
I come in the Aarti, and yeah, I
great.
sing single songs.
Wonderful. This has been wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Baba.
Jai
All
Baba.
right.
Gabriela, you are at Israel now or States? No,
You're
yeah,
muted.
the sound, sound,
You're
sound.
muted. You're muted, Gabby.
Yeah, no, I'm in United States in Chapel Hill.
Oh, Chapel Hill.
You ever
Yeah.
came to Chapel Hill?
Oh, yeah, I came to Edward's place.
Oh,
Ed Hauser.
oh,
Yeah.
really? When was that?
Yeah.
That was recently?
It was, I think, 2 years back, 22.
I missed you. I didn't get.
Yeah, he came here also. My house, he stayed here
Oh,
with
how
me.
nice.
Yeah, nice, yeah,
Nice
yeah.
exchange. That's
And
beautiful.
Myrtle Beach, yeah. I'm going to, most probably, I will see him. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let's.
great. He lives right down the street from me. I'm too bad I missed you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You,
he lives
you
very
live close to his house? Huh?
within a mile from me.
Ah, it's close
Yeah,
to
maybe
Chapel.
2 miles. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we'll
Maybe
we'll
who
make
knows,
sure that
Baba can. Yeah.
we mustn't miss that again. We must not miss that again.
You are
Right.
East-West citizen, BJ. You are both worlds.
Yeah, I like it. And see, the Irwin Luck, the first my Western friend was Irwin Luck in 1960. And my father was used to write to him, and they used to have exchange, later exchange. Because my father also, as a boy, he came to Baba, and Irwin also, as a boy, came to. So they used to discuss a lot.
Wow.
Francis Brabazon was a good friend of my father. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, more stories to come. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait,
sure.
let's maybe close now. Let you go to bed.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Jai
Say,
Baba. Good
Deva.
night. Bye.
say Avatar Baba Ki Jai 3 times.
Avatar Meher Baba ki jai.
Jai.
Avatar Mere Baba Ki
All
Jai.
Jai.
Jai, Jai
Avatar Mere
Marcia.
Baba Ki Jai.
Jai
Meher.
Meher Kiran. Jai Baba. Margi fan. Jai Baba.
Thank
Surya
Thank you,
Chandra Rao.
Vijay. Thank you.
Surya Chandra Rao from Hyderabad.
Jai Baba,
Jai
Oh,
Baba. You are from Hyderabad?
Jai Baba, Hyderabad, Hyderabad,
Okay, Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba Rao. See, nice, nice. You like
oh,
the Surya Chandra Rao? You like the song?
Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Thank you,
Out of
thank you.
62, out of 62, in Sufism,
Yeah.
is one kind of I heard.
Yeah.
same you visited. Yeah. Thank you, Surya Chanda. He comes often. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. To
yeah.
Mayor Kiran. I think that maybe you know each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mehar Kiran, hi. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Uh, you understand
Surya
Urdu, na?
yeah, I was thrilled. I was driving and I stopped and I heard your last song.
Thank you, thank you.
It was nice to know Jaffar, Bahadur Shah Jaffar song. I didn't know he wrote that.
हाँ बहादुर शाह जफर माहौल बेमजा है तेरे प्यार के बगैर
Nice.
हाय है हेलो सर सूर्य चंद्र
Jai
राव
Baba.
जय बाबा
Jai Baba.
नाइस मीटिंग यू
Thanks.
all right
Yeah,
then.
your voice was particularly good today.
ओह
Very
थैंक यू
Oh,
clear.
yeah.
या
Better than
जय
you.
बाबा जय
Yes. Wonderful. Yeah.
गुड
Yeah.
गुड नाइट या
We want to hear
जय
more.
बाबा
Okay.
हाय
Uh,
टीना
everybody.
Why Tina? Tina is Jai Baba. Why Surya Chandra?
Bye.
Jai
Okay.
Baba, Jai Baba,
Jai
Ralph.
Baba.
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 Ralph, where you stay in Texas? Which city?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. And you mentioned you were coming to Houston.
Yeah, yeah.
When will that be? I'm about 6, 7 hours from Houston driving time.
Okay, that's a long journey.
It's a bit of a trip.
Yeah.
Austin.
Huh?
You're coming to Austin?
No, I don't think.
Houston. VJ's coming to Houston.
Houston. Next month.
I live still further,
Okay.
further than that from Houston, but about 160 miles from Austin. It's a
Austin.
3 hour trip, three and a
Yeah.
half hour trip to Austin.
Yeah.
And I'm on Interstate 20.
Okay.
A
That
little,
joins. Yeah.
a little about 120 miles west of Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
Kent,
Yeah.
are you close to Kenton County?
Canton
County.
County.
It's on Highway 20.
We have a lot of counties. Yeah. Canton, I think that's East Texas though.
Highway 20.
20 goes all the way to I think maybe Columbia, South Carolina, something like that.
No,
I think it
maybe
might
close.
go all the way to I-95, which runs north and south. And it ends in West Texas.
Dallas.
It
Something like
merges and becomes Interstate 10. 10 and 20 merge.
Okay.
Just a little ways. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
VJ, you will be there for 2 months, right? You will be in Houston. So maybe you guys can figure out where you can meet.
But
Now,
why are you going to Houston? You have a son and 2 daughters, or a son and a daughter?
No, my son is there and his wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Houston.
Is he in the same business that you were in?
Pardon me?
Is your son in the same business that you worked in?
No, he's an IT professional.
I see.
Yeah.
But there will be time for you too to maybe you can figure out how to meet when he's there. Since there will be
it's a long trip.
We can meet at Myrtle Beach. We can meet because I will go to Myrtle Beach.
Not this.
VJ,
Yeah.
Austin is the music capital, one of the music capitals of America. Austin. So you you should go to Austin maybe and give a concert in Austin. Maybe we'll find out if they have big festivals in Austin.
Oh, really?
Very important one. Yeah, music festivals.
Thanks for telling me that.
So maybe we have to check the dates of the music festivals.
I don't know anything about those, Gabriella. What is that? Austin City Lights? Is that one?
Austin City Limits, yeah, is one. And there's another
one. I don't have TV anymore, but I used to watch when I had television.
But not even they have, street concerts and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brother's on the music commission in Austin.
Oh.
So maybe I can get you a concert if you come.
Oh, thank you. I can get some Indian guys and having ghazal evening.
That would be amazing. I mean, I may come. Maybe I'll come to Austin. I'm very far away, but
I'd love to. A municipal position, Gabriella, or is that?
No, it's like a board. A city board or something. Maybe it is municipal. I can't say. It's not. It's volunteer.
I see. Oh, it is.
They they don't get paid. Maybe I don't think they get paid.
I see.
It's very small. but he loves there's a big music scene there, so he was very happy. He loves
Yeah.
music and
He's
is
into
Oh,
music.
great. Oh,
so he got into that.
Your brother.
Oren, my brother Oren, he's come to my
Yes,
concerts before.
yes,
He's
been
the
on.
one that was drumming and playing the guitar during my concert. He played the
yeah.
guitar and drummed.
Memorable fellow,
Oh.
Yes, he is. He is.
full of life, full of life.
I only
And-
see you on Baba Zoom. I only see you on Baba Zoom.
Yeah, right. We're
Yeah.
That was
Little
on
square.
Baba Zoom. He was on Baba Zoom. Yeah, he
Yeah, he
came.
came on Babazoon.
Yeah.
Mark and I we're thinking of doing another concert, so maybe you'll get to see my brother again to come visit.
Oh, great.
Anyway, we loved it. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Oh,
being.
thank you. Yeah,
So
yeah.
much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, maybe,
Jai
yeah.
Baba, good night.
Jai Baba,
Hey,
Jai Baba.
Baba.
Jai
Good
Baba.
to go.
Oh.
Jai
Yeah.
Baba,
Thank you. Thank you.
Jai Baba. All right, here we go. Jai Baba, Jai Meher.
Jai Baba.